This is the ES4 Renko on 3/23/2012, showing the triangle trend indicators for NinjaTrader. Now, I probably could have traded the 4 Renko this morning because it had about 3 bars per hour overnight, as opposed to the usual 2 bars lately that it's been having, so it seemed to have enough range to trade. However, I decided to stick with the 2 Renko today, and I'll show you what the 2 trades were in the first 2 hours of trading this morning. Here's the first trade this morning on the ES2 Renko. I entered the trade right here as the swing cycle was crossing below the variable band, and the squeeze had ended right here. The indicators were moving down. A down triangle had formed here. The RWO had moved below its red dots here, and the Bollinger Band differential oscillator was below 0 and red and moving down. So it was a fairly obvious trade at this point, and the trade was for 5 points. I got out of the trade right here as the Dix turned green, started moving up here, and the DMI differential was moving up a little bit here, as was the RWO. And because the swing cycle shot up above the variable band right here, even though it was still red, I felt this conjunction right here was probably oversold, and it was probably a good place to get out of the trade. Here was the second trade of the morning. The first trade, as I showed you, ended right here. Might have got out a couple bars early, but that's the way it is. And I was a little bit hesitant about getting into this trade right here, mainly because the DMI differential was still red and still below its 0 line. But the other indicators had all moved up or were moving up, and what decided me was that the swing cycle had turned green and was plastered up here at the top of the range, and usually when this happens, that's a good idea or a good indication that there's going to be a tradable up move. So I went long right here, stayed in the trade up through here. You could see the DMI differential kept moving higher and higher in through here. And I got up to this point, which was purple dots for yesterday's close, and I felt it would hit resistance right here, and so this is where I got out of the trade for 8-point profit. And also there was a divergence here in the Dix and a divergence in the RWO right in here. So all things considered, this looked like about the most I could get out of this trade, so I decided to end it right there with a nice 8-point profit.